So what do you do if you're lazy but you're really ambitious and you want to achieve something? I've been there. We've all been there. And sometimes you want to achieve something, but you're just lazy to do the work. The thing is, I'm going to share you some things and some tips that's actually going to change your life and actually going to help you improve as a person. The first thing first is you lack purpose. That's just the main thing. You probably lack purpose. So the first thing you have to do is write down the list of goals. Write down the things you actually want to accomplish. Write down the goals you have. Just write it down. Even though you know what you want, just write it down so you have a direction. The reason why you just lazy to do the work and to do all the work is because you don't have a direction. You don't have a direction. Sometimes you're not even lazy, you just lack direction and you just feel confused. So you need to have a direction and know what you want to do so you can actually accomplish that thing. The second thing that you have to do as a person to actually help you improve if you just lack the motivation to actually do the work is you need to stop relying on motivation. You just need to stop relying on all the motivation and put systems in place that's actually going to help you to build a good habit. So you need to remove distractions. You need to set up your environment in a way that's actually going to help you. So you remove distractions. And the second thing is have a to-do list. So just maybe on the night before, before the day, you could actually just write down the things you want to accomplish. You could just write it down. Just write them down. The things you want to do the next day, so you are already prepared. You could have a to-do list. You could have a calendar. You could just have a system that can help you build a habit. Just write it down so you know what to do the next day, and you're not just vague and confused. That's another thing. Another thing is try to pair your effort with and try to pair your enjoyment with effort, because that way it's going to help you. So for example, maybe you don't want to go to the gym. You could actually maybe watch a video on while you're on the treadmill. You could just watch a video while you're on the treadmill, while you're working out. You could watch a video. This could actually help you. So try to put entertainment inside of when you do something. Or maybe you could actually, if you don't want to do a chore or you don't want to do work, you could just listen to your favorite song. Just listen to music while you actually do the work. It's going to help you. And another thing is when you listen to music, you actually enjoying the thing you're doing while you're working. So that way it can help you improve. So another thing is you have to shrink down the tasks. Say for example, if you want to write a book, you don't have to start with a paragraph. You could just write a sentence. You could just write a sentence. You want to go to the gym, or you want to start working out. You don't have to go to the gym. You just start by maybe doing push-ups. Maybe do 5 push-ups a day, or maybe just go for a walk or go for a run. That way it's going to help you build habit, and by extension later on you can work to go to the gym or something like that. So you just start small, start little by little. That way it's going to help you build the habit. You don't have to just go straight to the gym, just sign up for membership or whatever. If you're lazy, you just start small by small. That way it's going to help you improve yourself. And another thing you could actually look at is you could look at the consequence. Like if you just think about the consequence. Think of what's going to happen in a year time. Think of the repercussion. Like if you keep on doing the same thing and you keep on being lazy, just think of how it's going to affect you. Just think of how it's going to affect you in a year time if you don't do the work. So because what's there, you have to think of it in a year. If you keep on doing this thing, if you keep on acting this way, what kind of person are you going to become? Who are you going to become? So you have to think of it. Think of the consequence, and that's going to motivate you. It's going to instill the motivation you need to actually do the work. Another thing is my next point is you need to try to reward yourself. Maybe you could Maybe after doing the tax, you could just go for a walk. Go reward yourself after doing the tax, after doing the work. Try to reward yourself, and once you reward yourself, that way it's gonna motivate you more to do the work. So don't be hard on yourself. Start little by little, and just try to reward yourself after you've done the task that you're supposed to do. So this my tips on how you could actually help. You could help to improve yourself. If you're just lazy but you're really ambitious, this is the way you can actually just improve yourself. And I hope this video actually helped you as a person. And thank you.